The world is in a pretty dangerous place right now, ecologically, militarily, economically, politically. We are off script and we don't know what to expect, which is a moment when societies are pretty vulnerable. So it's more important than ever to gather, come together, tell each other stories that help us orient ourselves in time and space and history, because we need to keep our wits about us in this moment.
I think that our countries like Australia and Canada really rest on a myth of benevolence. We paint ourselves to be champions of human rights, while at home we're actively marginalizing the people that lack basic access to resources.
What we've got is an environment in which we're almost licensing racist comments, intolerance, a lack of humanity. We're politically almost licensing this.
The current system has been based on the lack of capacity to really bring equity to all humans, and so many people are being left behind and people are losing their spirituality and their connectivity to the land and the resources and the dynamics about how to keep things in the balance.
In every aspect of our society, we see these inequalities, we see how much we need to do in order to create even a basic modicum of social justice. And it means rewriting the rules of the market economy.
It's not enough to just have an absence of war. We need equality, we need everybody's voices to be heard.
Extraordinary leaders around the world have powerful solutions to the world's biggest problems, but we need to be able to hear from them. We spotlight and amplify the voices of local and international change makers.
Peace with justice means really at least a trinity of ideas about universal human rights, about the language and practice of non-violence, and about the vision of a common humanity. You mix those ingredients together and you finish up with peace with justice.
The Sydney Peace Foundation is a small foundation of the University of Sydney, and we're funded by the City of Sydney. We're very pleased to have Clover Moore, the Lord Mayor, as our patron.
The whole movement of the Peace Prize has been really important, and the prize has brought out sometimes quite controversial but really significant figures who've played a role in working for peace. And the city community supported that, and I'm proud of that.
We want to create a peaceful, fair and just world that cares for people and the planet through energising public debate and inspiring Australians to act. We do this through the annual Sydney Peace Prize, Australia's only international prize for peace, and the occasional gold medal for human rights.
We need to now be the generation that makes the movement, makes the change within our world.
Together we can push forward an idea. We can make our voices heard and make those in power change their ways to peace and justice.
It's good to live in harmony, so we can feel like a whole big family even though we're from different backgrounds. And that's what makes our world better and more colourful, more bright and more peaceful.
We all have our lane in this movement. If you don't know what yours is, find a local organisation that you feel inspired by and just get involved.